Good evening, everybody, and welcome to day 9 of the Supernatural Weight Loss Challenge. I have to be honest, I am amazed at how fast the month is already going. We are already in day 9 of July. Yes, the same July that we just started, we are in day 9 of this thing. It is amazing. I'm in awe. I have learned so much. I've been so reflective. I've changed eating habits. I've grown in my mindset. There's a lot going on. So, 9, right? Day 9 is the birthing day because it takes 9 months, usually, typically, to birth a baby. That's what we've been told. 9 months. When you do the calculations, it turns out to be a little longer, but we know commonly in all the world for humans that it takes 9 months to birth a baby. It takes 9 months for a baby to build its arms, its legs, its respiratory system, the encasing around the mind, all their toes, all their joints, all their ligaments are all created in that 9 months. Good evening, Sister Alberta. God bless you. Well, today is day 9 of the challenge that we've been on. And here's the question that God asked me. What in you needs to be birthed? What in you is time to be pushed out? A lot of us have been holding babies inside of us that are ready to come out. What happens when you keep a baby in a belly, in an enclosement, in an encampment, longer than it needs to be kept in there? What happens when you keep a baby inside, locked up, not able to get fresh oxygen or air or meet anyone else, encounter anyone else? What happens when we do that? The baby can risk dying. So on day 9 of the Supernatural Weight Loss Challenge, we really need to think about what in us needs to be birthed. What have we been holding inside of our bellies, inside of our beings, too afraid to birth it? Or maybe we didn't have the right birthing team around us. The team matters. I've never had any children, but I've seen enough videos. I've seen enough posts of when people are actually having children to know that there is a team of people helping to birth that baby. Maybe in this season you're recognizing, and it could make you a little sad. Maybe you're recognizing that you didn't have the right team around you. You didn't have a good midwife, a doula. You didn't have a qualified doctor, nursing staff to tell you when to bear down and push, to tell you when to relax, how to breathe, how to remain calm in your birth. Maybe you didn't have anyone to hold your hand. Maybe you didn't have anyone to rub your back, to feed you ice chips, to put a cold towel on your head, to tell you that you could do it. Here's what I know. I want to be a part of your birthing team. That what you need to birth is coming forth. Day 9, we're pulling on it. 9 months. Now we're on day 9. It is the birthing season. Every day has a significance. What in our minds do we need to give birth to? What in our spirits do we need to give birth to? What do we need to release and let go so that it can help the world? Babies, we don't know if we're birthing the next president, right? In the physical realm, we don't know if we're birthing the next president, the next senator, the next preacher, the next deacon. We don't know who we're birthing. Every baby matters. We don't know. It's hard for us to know what the future is going to be of our baby. The only way we'll know is when it starts to come in contact with other people, when we let it come out of our bellies, when we birth it, when we push it out, so it can interact with society. We could be withholding, no, not we could, let me change my language. We are withholding a blessing to the world because we have not birthed something, because we're keeping our baby inside. Or maybe we don't even recognize that we have a baby inside because it's been so long since we felt that baby kick and stir. Maybe we'll think we'll have a stillborn and that the baby, once we push it out, will not be alive. I'm here to tell you that that's not true. That your baby is still alive. That your baby is still inside of you waiting to be birthed. It is birthing season. It is the time of birth. That creative idea, that dream, that vision that God gave you, those things that He put inside of you to accomplish, He placed it inside of your belly. He hovered over you, just like He hovered over Mary, and Jesus was placed in her belly. He divinely inspired our babies. What are we waiting for? What are we holding on to? What is it that makes us afraid to push and to give birth to our babies? It's really important to think about these things because that allows us to get past them and get over them once we process them. Something might be hindering you. Many things might be hindering you. You might be hearing negative talk externally, internally. Oh no, you can't do that. No, no, no. No one in our family has ever done that. You can't do that. Everybody does this thing. You can't do that. Or it could be you saying, I'm not qualified, I'm not worthy to birth this baby in the earth, to allow for this baby to interact with society and bless society, bless the kingdom, bless everybody that it comes in contact with. If those thoughts are swirling around your own head or being said towards you, it's important that we know the barriers and the boundaries to put up so that those negative thoughts can't even come in. It's important that we put the filter up, that we put the stop up, the wall up, that we put an armed guard on the entrance to our thoughts, on the entrance to what we allow others to say to us, because we don't want anyone to end the life of our baby. It's time to push. It's time for us to let our babies out. Look around you and watch who God has placed around you as a birthing team. Who has He told you needs to be in your delivery room so that they can encourage you to push when it's time? See, like I said, I don't have any physical children, but I know that you push when you feel those contractions, when it hurts, because it allows for your body to contract and for things to open up and you can push. It's important to acknowledge that when it's most painful, when it hurts the most, that's the perfect time to birth. When you feel that contraction, when you feel that pain, that uncomfortability, it means it's time to push. It's time to push something out. It's time to release. So if you haven't gotten a chance to be physically active, to move your body, get your blood pumping, blood flowing, heart racing, stretching, swimming, jogging, biking, dancing, whatever you need to do to get your heart moving, your body, your joints, your ligaments active and fluid. And if you haven't taken your rest for today, it's just after 6 o'clock. Sun is still out. It's a beautiful day out. It's cool around where I am on the East Coast. Take your moments of Selah. Today I rested all day. Listen to your body. Hear your body screaming to rest. We rip and run and race around, whether in motherhood and fatherhood, being a sister, a brother, an aunt, an uncle, a friend, a coworker, an employee, an employer. There are so many things that we do every day, but find yourself resting in your Selah moment. That's when we allow our thoughts to process. We sit and we meditate and we think and we ponder on the Word of God. We ponder on the things from above, things that are true and lovely, and we allow our bodies the rest that they need. and we're still connecting and doing our exercises in the spirit. We're still reading Proverbs. Proverbs 9 is today. What wisdom, what insight is waiting for us in the book of wisdom? Because as we're releasing the physical, the mental, and the spiritual weight, there's going to be some places and spaces that need to be full. So we're replacing the weight that we're dropping with the wisdom from above. Not the wisdom from the world, which is foolishness, but the wisdom from above. That's our goal. That's our mission. And you can do it. We can do it. We're going to be talking about day 10 tomorrow. Look, we're moving through over a week done in the challenge. And I pray you've been blessed by it. I pray you find yourself more aware, more mindful, more appreciative of what you have to offer. I pray that negative and stinking thinking is out of here or getting ready to go, that you're pushing it out of your mind day by day, no matter how long it takes, and that you're replacing those thoughts that would try to tear you down with ones that build you up, that you're building your tribe and your team of people who are rubbing your back and supporting you, sometimes wiping your tears, holding your hand, hugging you when you need it, just surrounding you with the love of Christ, positivity, with the sunshine, with the light. We need those people around us in this season. And I pray that you're connecting back to God, or that you're strengthening your bond to God. There's no limit that we can reach. There's no place that we can arrive and say, you know what, I'm comfortable here. There's always more that we can grasp, that we can understand, more mysteries of God to be revealed to us. The closer we stay, the more mysteries are revealed. And I pray that your eating habits that you want to change, that you're changing them little by little, or maybe you have to do it quickly, that you're finding alternative things to eat that edify the body, that give you the nutrients that you need, that still taste good. You don't have to eat cardboard, still taste good, but they are giving your body the energy, the protein, the nourishment, the vitamins, the minerals that it needs. Feel yourself pushing and bearing down today. Get yourself in the birthing position and release what God has placed inside of you. Release what you've been holding in. Release that baby that you've been afraid to let out into society, into the world. You don't know what your baby is going to do, but we know it's going to be amazing. Love you, love you, love you. See you tomorrow for day 10. Check in. How are you doing with the challenge? How are things going? Do you feel challenged? Do you feel like this is a stretch? Because on August 1st, we're going to evaluate, we're going to debrief, we're going to say what we learned, what we picked up, and what we dropped off, what we let go of in the Supernatural Weight Loss Challenge. Please make sure to get your exercise and your movement in today. Please make sure to eat something good for your body today. No matter how much you like sweets and sugary drinks, I promise I love that too. Increase your water and decrease your carbs. Decrease your sweets. That's where the fat is stored. And take your moment of Selah today, your rest. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. You got it. Let your thoughts process. Let the things you've been trying to suppress come up and be fully complete so you can move on and you won't be